my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
I don't like talking about drama seriously, as you well know. I do that on my news channel. But nobody on this planet can talk about stupid stuff and sound halfway intelligent than Dead on Dave.
This is very true. You're lucky to have fucking Babe Ruth on the bench, baby.
You can take the stupidest topic, and make it sound like it's a normal conversation.
January 9th.
January 9th. Yeah, because we didn't find out about it until yesterday.
Right.
We had the situation, a reporter going to a house, and I'm glad this happened because this is something, because there is a different stand and a different ethics code on YouTube than there is in the real world, in normie land. And I know what to call them, normies, but I don't know what to call us. You know that? 5.5, Jay Nord, welcome back. Princess Dave!
Oh,
Hope
shit.
you stay.
Oh, my God. Making me dig, huh?
It's $5. Are we doing that? Do you have the hats? I don't know. Can we do that?
We got the hats.
Can we do the hat?
You know what? I appreciate that the people remember. Now, I can't find the tiara, but how about a little unicorn action to start off the fucking
It's the same people. I don't grow. What are you talking about?
It's good to know that I'm still remembered. Never forgotten, bitches. Never
Hat
forgotten.
changed, $5. There you go. I guess I want to play devil's advocate. I know how I feel about this, but I know also how you do feel is. If somebody did that to Pyrocynical, knocked on the door, even just exactly what Chris Hansen, I got to be honest, the internet would be outraged. The YouTube fans would be outraged.
Absolutely.
I think
that's a lot of money.
That's fair to say. But is it also fair to say that that's stupid? If you're a public figure, especially of Greg's stature, and especially accused of what he's accused of, is it unreasonable to knock on somebody's door? Dead on Dave. Take it away.
I think that's the big nuance right there. It's situational, and we have a situation here that I think warrants it. This is not some asshole that just, claims to be a journalist and walked up to this guy's door. This is Chris fucking Hansen. 34 years of actually putting his own body between child fuckers and the child.
Yeah.
This is a guy who's an authority and a journalist and has a reputation, including contacts that no other fucking YouTuber who up to this point, all we've done is make videos on Onision and meme him. We've done nothing of substance. We've done nothing to stop the abuse that Onision has continued to allegedly do. And we want to start turning on a guy who went about something the right way?
Not Nick Diorio, but Nick Diorio has mentioned that this might be, and I thought it was I don't necessarily agree with him, but it's definitely a possibility. There's pressure on him to produce something at this point because, he did say he didn't broke the law, but he also said FBI investigation at the same time. Yes. So he talked a tough game, and, it's Chris Hansen, and nothing happened, which, by the way, I predicted.
What it looks like
to this point.
It looks like they're looking at his wife.
More so.
Yeah,
than
well,
him.
I think Kai is probably. I think Kai might have a little bit more culpability because he's been the one, she's been the one, whatever we want to go on that route. That has, right, and has been the person that has been that recruiter, for lack of a better term, the person who's gone out and brought people into the relationship for grooming or whatever else.
The News 4 New York, where I grew up, and we're probably watching that in Connecticut. They knock on your door all the fucking time if you're involved in a scam. Right. You want to answer to this. Nobody screams doxing. And I gotta be honest with you.
Let's go there real quick. I want to use that. I want to get that word out of the fucking way.
And
this is the last time I think any of us should fucking use the word doxing. Public fucking records, assholes.
Yeah.
Public fucking records. There is no dox here. Onision shit has been fucking public for a long time, mainly because of the legal issues that he's already had. This is not a dox.
Everybody knows that Chris is a bit of a boomer.
He's old.
And Vince kind of is too. He does not know this world. He does not know this world very well, and he doesn't seem. He had a lot of opportunity. He could tap me in the shoulder. I could say, "Here, this is against codes of ethics, and this is okay with the ethics code." But I don't think they were interested because Chris Hansen's the real reporter. I wonder if Nick Diorio is right, and Vincent's actions put the pressure on him to send him to Portland.
If this felt rushed, if it hadn't already taken place over the time that
it was totally unnecessary. If it was unnecessary,
Right. But if this is the next logical step, and by the way, Onision has invited him to his house before. This was an invitation that he has put out before, and he also fucking wanted $100,000 to be interviewed at one fucking point.
Yeah, that was great.
Onision says a lot of things, and he feels he can never be held responsible for the things that he said.
Well, he hasn't. In fairness to him.
He hasn't, because none of us has been able to do anything besides meme the motherfucker for 10 years. And the biggest guys on the platform, Team, won't cover the motherfucker because there's no money in it anymore. That's the reality. And that's a problem. And that's what Hansen is.
It's not that much of a problem. Onision's kind of helped me the last couple months. You know, he's helped me build my other channel. So
here we go.
If I'm doing legitimate drills, what's wrong with me going, Greg, I'd like to talk to you. Get out. I'm calling the cops. Okay, I left.
Peace. Right.
You know, that like what is wrong with that? You know, if I went to Onision's house and I, started, calling him Onion Boy or something, that's the first time I think I said that.
Or threw a fucking rock through his
window.
A rock through a window.
Or started taunting him and doing my act and taunted him. Yeah, I think, but honestly, if I knocked on his door just like Chris Hansen did in the real world, not the internet world, that doesn't really count. I don't think I should be held accountable at all. And if for anybody that watched, some local news team bust a scam, they're doing the same thing. And what difference does it make if you have a YouTube channel or not? That's the question I'm asking. How does this compare to the Jake Paul Post Malone situation? Because I think this is quite different. If I remember correctly, Jake went out of his way to show his house number, and you could get a pretty good idea where he lives. So I think this is different. I didn't see Chris Hansen go out of his way to say this is where he lived. If you read his address off, even if it was public, I would have a different opinion than I do now. Okay, a much different opinion. But he didn't do anything.
Enhance the pixels.
Well, yeah. Well, he knocked on the door. He knocked on the door. He didn't show the number. He didn't say, by the way, everybody, he lives here. I know it's already public,
he's
but
a professional. He knows better.
Yeah.
And what was Jake Paul investigating Post Malone for?
Nothing. Post Malone made a crack about him. Post Malone made a crack about him, and they went over there to try to be cool. But what he was really doing is doxing him. When Jake
Bill
Paul
Baines is pointing out, Chris Hansen's video wasn't even public. Somebody leaked it.
Right. That's a very good point too.
Group.
Oh, that's true.
See, I got a feeling
that
this
that's
was
right,
supposed to be
that
part
was a
of a
DM,
bigger bomb drop from Chris as well, because I forgot about that point, that was just a leaked video, wasn't even supposed to get out. We still don't even know how it got out. Chris Hansen hasn't even addressed that yet. He says things are coming. I wonder if he's going to talk about the leak and talk about what was supposed to happen before the leak came out, because this happened on January 9th.
Yeah.
Happened a couple days ago, and I don't even think we got the leak until the 10th. So I don't know.
You think although I think it's a slippery slope fallacy. Do you think there's a fear here that if it's okay to knock on Onision doors, it's okay to knock on their city's door?
I think it's a fear.
Yeah.
I think it's a legitimate fear that I think most YouTubers are going to have. It's like, why can't somebody just do it to me? Well, the fact is, if your information's public, especially, they can. They can, and they might. I mean, by the way, I got a lot of friends, Ace Trainer Liam being one of them, who's talked about this. People do overstep, just regular people, and go to YouTubers' doors. And it's a gross overstep. If you're just going to get a little piece of somebody's fucking personal property or whatever, so you can have a little memento because you're a freaking fucking nature and you love this YouTuber so much, you're overstepping. That's not what this is.
Yeah.
This is a journalist going to get a statement on a guy he's been covering for half a fucking year.
And that means me and you can do it.
Let me bring some cultural appropriation down to you. I'm going to get you in trouble right now. I'm going full roster.
Matt Pitt, you're on with Dead on Dave. What's happening?
1 second.
What do you mean 1 second?
Oh my God, I missed this.
Nothing changed. What do you mean 1 second?
1 second?
That's more than 1 second, isn't it?
Mr. GG, the YouTuber who makes videos about Chris Hansen, said that
saw the video.
Vincent likes to pull publicity stunts and pitch the publicity stunt to Mr. GG.
Oh, really?
And I kind of think that this is a publicity stunt. The leak is Vincent.
We're not basing that off anything other than a feeling.
Yeah, and it came out like 3 days later.
Right.
And he.
Well, I just feel like Vincent's kind of shady.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this is something he would do.
Do we even know that Vincent is still currently working with Hansen? I mean, we don't even know that maybe he's been.
We don't know if he's not.
We don't know any of that yet. So I don't know if it's fair to instantly go to Vincent, leak this because he's trying to do it.
You guys sound like YouTube founding fathers discussing YouTube. That's why I got Dave. That's exactly why I got Dave, because we can take a stupid topic. We can take a stupid topic like YouTube ethics and etiquette with big YouTubers and Onision being a groomer and make it sound reasonably intelligent.